started this week with my favorite restaurant. We went to Pancho's, West Memphis, and in Memphis, over just off Summer Avenue yesterday. You can still catch that by going to Earle Farrell for Memphis and going to yesterday's show and just click on it, and it'll run, and you'll see both restaurants. Today, we're going to go take you to the Half Shell restaurant, which is an iconic restaurant here in Memphis, probably some of the best seafood of any place around. Super folks that run it. Danny Summerall, his daughter Elizabeth, and his late wife, and she ran the office, did the beer licenses and everything else. But Danny's just been such a huge part of the restaurant scene here in Memphis for 40 years, which is how long I've known him. And I met him when he was the general manager at Captain Bilbo's, which was a long time ago, a great restaurant there. And so we're going to go ahead and play this. Now, keep in mind, this we shot before the pandemic, just about a month or so before. So it's all the same great food. You can get it by going in and with the small party, or get curbside or to go. But all the food's the same. It's just don't get confused that he's letting in hordes of people, because there are always plenty of people in there. Here's the Half Shell. Well, I say, here's the Half Shell. Maybe this will do it.
Hi, everybody. I'm Earle Farrell, and welcome to another edition of My Favorite Restaurant. Today, we take you to a Memphis restaurant institution. Opened its doors back in 1973. Today, we take you to the Half Shell.
Right. I got involved at the request of Thomas Boggs. Thomas and I became partners in the venture. He and I had done some consulting for other operations around town, and it just seemed like a genuinely great opportunity. Well, I think the main thing was the food was horrible and the place was packed. Oops. Well, they were having some issues, and it just something that seemed very obvious that could be corrected and fixed. And fortunately, one of our key acquisitions was our chef, Daryl Smith. And Daryl, obviously through the years had really put out some great items, and since then now we've added Eric, and who is an incredible chef and handles all of our catering stuff. So now you're talking about two guys who can collaborate on food items and whatnot, and it really, really makes a big difference.
But it really is about the food. You can have the best looking, best location, best looking place in the world, if the food's not there.
Well, they're not going to find you for sure. So we feel blessed that we've been really blessed with some really good talent in the building in all capacities. I mean, we have some bartenders that have been here long before I got here, and are still here, that know every customer by name, know their kids by name, etc. So, and we have people that started out coming to us as young adults. They proposed to their wife here, and those type of stories, and those are certainly heartwarming that people have it. So.
Oh yeah, deep crab legs are about the best in the world, I think. Yeah. I knew Danny back when he ran Bilbo's, and he opened up the old one down on Poplar, and then I went to Mendenhall, but here this is my staple here. I love the family. I just love everybody here.
There's about almost anything blackened.
Did you like it all?
Yeah, I like the blackened chicken sandwiches, blackened chicken salad, and I like other seafood specialties.
I'm getting the catfish Pauline Louisiana special. It sounds good.
Do you come here a lot?
I've been coming for about 10 years. Yeah, I meet my husband for lunch here.
And what's your favorite thing? You know what you're getting today, but what is something you love here?
The gumbo. The seafood gumbo is awesome.
And there you are. That's the Half Shell Restaurant, and they got two locations on Winchester and on Mendenhall. But it's just a great place to go in and eat, where you get it to go, and the food is fabulous. And the king crab legs, you saw those. Those are just outstanding, and they are all the time. They come from The Deadliest Catch, if you ever watch that. Mike Rowe does the voiceover, and leaving Dutch Harbor, the weather was good, but things got worse. I love watching the show. It reminds me when I worked in the oil field. Every day I'd go, I don't think I want to go out there again. But I do want to thank the folks at Southern Security Federal Credit Union for sponsoring the My Favorite Restaurant segment. A credit union is more than a bank. Actually, you become one of the owners when you join. It's a very nominal fee to join the credit union. And then you get discounts on a lot of stuff that you don't at a regular bank. In fact, you're treated like an owner and not just as a number. They got a number of locations in Memphis or down in Mississippi as well, and they can take care of all your banking needs. And one of the things they do is they work with a lot of restaurants, and restaurant employees helping them to get their first car loan, first credit card, and sometimes, especially now, there's some people that have gotten into some financial dire straits, and they help them find a way out of there too. So it's a full-service financial institution, and anything you can get at any other institution you can get there, but they really treat you right. In fact, they were voted for the last 4 years the best credit union in the Memphis area by the People's Choice Awards, or I think it's Memphis Magazine awards they give out, and maybe the Commercial Appeal as well. But they're definitely good folks, and you'll like doing business with them, and we want to thank them for stepping in, because a lot of people talk about wanting to help restaurants, and they do. They go and they get food to go. They go in there, but what they need is exposure, and they just don't have any money to go out and buy advertising on a TV station. And we came up with this idea and said, we'll just put restaurants on every day, and people will remember the food that they ate there. I mean, gosh, some of us hadn't been out to eat since April. Think about that. And sometimes when you see the food and remember the folks that are out there putting it on the line every day trying to make it happen, they're still out there, and want to make sure that they can stay out there, and that's how you can help is by, so if you can't feel like you can go in, go by and pick it up. I promise you, they're taking every precaution in the world to make sure you're safe. I go to restaurants all the time all over town, and they're all doing a fantastic job. That's the irony of the thing. None of these outbreaks have been traced back to a restaurant, but what do? They say, let's shut down the restaurants and the bowling alleys and the hair salons. I don't understand it, but I'm not making the rules, and neither are you. So we'll just have to live by them and hope this thing gets under control soon. That is our show today. We're going to take the day off tomorrow. It's Thanksgiving, and we want to take the day to give some thanks, and we all have a lot to be thankful for, no matter what things seem like right now. It seems sometimes very bleak, but as my dad used to tell me, this ain't nothing. Go read up on Genghis Khan and the fall of the Roman Empire, and then you'll go, well, this really isn't that bad. Sometimes you have to look at the worst to realize that you're not it. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on Friday.